Welcome to the world of quiet hiring in 2023. With the start of a new year comes a new thing that bosses and employees should be preparing for: quiet hiring. Quiet hiring refers to an organization acquiring new skills without hiring new full-time employees. Instead, they may hire short-term contractors or encourage current employees to temporarily move into new roles. It can also mean getting current employees to try out new jobs within the organization, whether or not we go into recession. The truth is that 2023 will be a little scary for everyone. In many cases, organizations aren't necessarily putting a stop to hiring or letting people go, but they may be hiring a little less quickly. But every employer still has to meet financial goals, and those goals are often very high. The lack of talent that we talked about all through 2022 is still here. So, you're in a situation where it's hard to get headcount and you need talent badly. Why hiring will be quiet in the coming months? Hiring usually falls into one of the following three categories: filling old roles, making new ones to help the company grow, or meeting an urgent need. Quiet hiring is all about the third category, even though it doesn't technically involve any new hiring at all. The goal is to put the most important business tasks first at any given time, which could mean switching up the roles of current employees for a short time. This is what is being referred to as internal quiet hiring. For example, in 2022, Qantas Airlines had a shortage of workers, so they asked executives to help out by taking turns being bag handlers. The executives did it because it was the right thing to do to keep the company going, but it's also a rotation that makes sense for a lot of people. These executives also learned an essential lesson. Besides what real work is, they learn more about how their operations work. But there is some tension here. If you are temporarily moved to a different part of your company, you might think that means your regular job isn't very important. After all, no one will be hired to take over the tasks you used to do. Leadership can help with this perception by making it clear why a certain project or business division is so important to the success of the company. It will make the employee feel like they are valued and less likely to see the change as a sign that they need to look for a new job. Companies with few employees who can move around can also hire short-term contractors to help keep things going all year. This is quiet hiring from the outside. Leaders have to put their people to work on the most important things. How to make the most of slow hiring. If someone likes their job, they don't want to be put in a completely different role. No one wants to work for a business that is failing, and many businesses could fail this year if they don't hire quietly. So, for a quiet hiring process to work, it depends on how employees are told about it. A transparent communication. If you want a lot of people to do this, you should be able to explain to them what it means for them. If your boss gives you a new set of tasks, they'll be more likely to get you to do them if they tell you how it will help your career, whether you want to move up the corporate ladder or have a better work-life balance. If you just say, "Okay, this is where we need people," that's not good enough. It's great, but it's not enough to make people want to move. Also, if your company says it needs people to switch roles and you're interested, you can use that as a chance to talk about your long-term goals. You might even be able to get a raise, given that a bump to your base will be negligible compared to the cost of a brand new permanent hire. This is an opportunity for employees to sit down with their managers, HR people, and the company as a whole and say, "Yes, I'm willing to do this. Let's talk about what this means for my job." Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, what are you waiting for? Quiet hire someone to smash those like and subscribe buttons now to join the community of international business people on our channel. Not only does it help the channel out, but it gives you the stream of financial and business news you need to take your work to the next level. Let me know in the comments if you've seen quiet hiring at your job in 2023. I'd love to hear if you have, and I'm sure the community would too. Until next time, remember to maximize your wealth and minimize your financial stress.